RIP Medical Debt is a charity that's purchased and forgiven medical debt for 375,000 Americans. And Jerry and Craig are the co-founders, have been talking about this really quickly. What is the concept here when it comes to RIP medical debt?
That's what we are, a debt buyer, just like the debt buyers you were talking about, just that we go for a social profit.
So you go buy debt and then you forgive it.
That's correct. Forgive it, we wipe it out, take it off the credit report.
Guys, I've never done this in this. I want to hug you two because when I heard about what you two are doing, this just brought me back to how many good people are still in the system. And you two are a shining example of taking your skills, changing the game, but it's not just this abstract concept. Kahea was helped by RIP Medical Debt. She joins us now via Skype. So Kahea, thank you so much for being with us. And you probably heard some of our discussion. How did you end up in medical debt?
I was a server back then, and I had excruciating pain in my stomach, and it kind of, like, I was serving a table and then I would fall down because it just hurt so bad. And I had no choice. I was in excruciating pain. I thought it might be appendicitis. I just didn't know what to do next. So I went to the emergency room. It ended up being an ovarian cyst that burst, which is also very, very painful. I hope it never happens again. And then the bills just started rolling in, and I knew that I needed to be responsible for paying the bills, but it was either that or my home or my car.
Well, somebody came to the rescue, right?
Yes, yes.
How did you find out that RIP got involved in your particular case and helped you with those medical costs?
They sent me a letter that just said, your debt's been forgiven. Somebody donated money and it's wiped out. And so I was very skeptical about it. I looked up the company, and it did say on the letter, if you wanted to reach out and say thank you, then to do that. So I reached out, and here I am.
Well, that's why this is so remarkable. And Kahea, we have Jerry and Craig here. Anything you'd like to say?
Thank you so much for helping me. I'm super blessed. I'm super lucky to have you guys in my life. I thank you guys for all the hard work that you do and for all of the good things you guys are doing.
Thank you, Kahea.
So Craig and Jerry, you must love hearing stories like this and knowing how much impact you've had on people. And in fact, you guys are so altruistic, you put yourselves in debt running this company. Can you tell us about that?
I had to borrow from my own family. I ran up all our credit cards. And I'm not saying this for sympathy's sake. I'm saying that anybody who cares to do something, you pay the price. And we were willing to do that. So here we are doing what we can with what little we have. And then his wife steps into the picture.
My wife would say to me, Craig, why are we going into debt to help people get out of debt? There's something wrong with this picture.
Yeah, we hate logical questions like that.
We don't want logical questions, but you know, you got to shovel the snow, you got to go to be a substitute, you got to do whatever you have to do, because we were not going to stop until we succeeded. So that's what we did.
If you're watching this thinking, I want to help out, go to thedoctorstv.com. We'll have a link so you can help. But we're also about to impact more people because we have a big announcement. The doctors and RIP Medical Debt are partnering to forgive $1 million of medical debt here in the Los Angeles area. This is not a drill. So if you receive an envelope like this from RIP Medical Debt, don't throw it away. It may be the answer to your prayers. And it can change your life because of the wonderful work that you two are doing with RIP Medical Debt. And you have one more surprise for the audience.
Did I mention we wrote a book? And the book is appropriately titled End Medical Debt, because that's what we want to see happen. We want our charity put out of business. We don't want to deal with medical debt. Let's end it.
And you all are getting a copy of the book. Thank you, gentlemen, so much. And again, you can help in medical debt too. Go to our website, thedoctorstv.com, to find out. And I agree, standing ovation. Guys, keep up the great work.